Hi everyone. I really want to thank everybody who sent me messages about my paintings. Yes, these paintings are all for sale. I know I keep saying I'm going to put them up on my website, but I haven't done it. I've been really kind of off whack lately with all the astrological things that are going on, so it's kind of affecting me, and that we're in the winter time, so I've been a little bit not off on my readings, but off on how I'm feeling. I don't have a lot of energy right now. So the good news is we're less than 3 weeks away from spring, and daylight saving time is in 1 week. Yay! And I want to really thank everyone who notified me that they can't leave a comment and the bell won't work on my channel. If you keep notifying me, that really helps me. If you can reach me, because I know a lot of people say they have trouble reaching me as well. My email is in the description box and on my channel. It really helps me if you inform me about what's going on with my channel, and then I have proof to present. But I mean, I've tried for years to get my channel to stop being targeted. The issue that I'm having, a lot of psychics were kind of shut down. So it doesn't happen to everybody, but they do it to quite a number of the psychic channels, and not just the psychic channels, but anybody who's out there spreading the truth. And if you look at any of my videos, they're all very accurate, all the predictions that I've made. So I know people have trouble subscribing, leaving comments, hitting the notification bell, but please don't give up. I would really appreciate it if you tried to leave a comment and be notified, and hit the bell if you want to be notified for any of my future videos. Having said that, here's a 3-card, pick a card. I just love these. I just find them so extremely accurate. So I watch a lot of them on the YouTube and on the Facebook, and they just blow my mind sometimes. So I thought I would do one for you today. Now, even if it's 2 years from now, these will answer you. If you're watching this video, it was because you were meant to see some of the information on here. Now, what I want you to do, if you want, you can pause the video and write down a question, because writing really works for the spirit world. It connects. It's a connector for a lot of people. You can write down what your question is and then pick your number. If you feel like you want to pick all 3, you can do that, but pick them in the order. Okay, the 2 feels the strongest, 1 feels the strongest. Okay, so are we clear? So you can pause the video, you can write it out, you can quickly think of it into your mind. It might just pop there suddenly that you know what your question is. Okay, so this isn't geared towards love or money. It's geared towards whatever question you have in your mind. Pick a card. If you are seeing this reading, it is because it has a message for you. So here's the first card. Oh my goodness. So there's the answer to your question. And also, you can gaze into this ball. You might get an answer additionally to whatever you are asking. And I'm sorry, this card has been coming up so much lately. In this world, we're in a little bit of a hard time, aren't we? So whatever your question was about, you are being betrayed. It can't get worse than this. So when you look at this card, it might be painful, but know that it can't get any worse. The worst has already happened, but you are being betrayed. And I often feel on many levels. This is just not on one level. And it was malicious. So this is not necessarily to do with love. Whatever your question was, even in money or anything simple, health, anything, this is not a positive card. It is not a good forecast, but there is a silver lining, because it can't get worse than this. This is the worst of the worst. It won't get any worse unless you can't face and accept this. So face and accept it and move on. And you know what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to pull one more card to go with this. How can you move beyond this? What is your next? What is your step to be healed, to have this work out the best? That's the answer that I get. You know, do the Oprah secret. No matter what happened to her, her intention was that she was going to find a positive and turn it into a positive. And she's a perfect example. She'd have the worst things happen to her, but she'd turn it into a multi-million-dollar show or a book. So, you know, if you set the intent right now that you're going to turn whatever happened here into a positive for yourself and the world. That includes if you got some terminal illness that the prediction is it's not going to get better. There is something you can do before your passing to give to the world, okay? In a positive way. There is a positive. So what can you do, whoever is watching this, and pick this first card, to turn this around to being the best and to being healed? Okay, so this is, first of all, it's saying patience, but you see the rainbow up here, make a wish, but give it to the angels. This is a very direct card. Give it to the angels. With time, it's going to heal, but you need to contact spiritual forces and let them work on your behalf. This is what this individual here is doing. They're working on your behalf. They're mixing up the batch and the brew. They're here right on earth. They've come down to this earth plane for you. And pay attention when you see rainbows. Ask for that sign, you know, to be guided, that every time you see a rainbow, you know you're to go into a certain direction, okay? Okay, I'm going to move on to the next card. So this is the answering the question. And this is a yes card. It's a new beginning. It's a yes. Yes to whatever you ask. But this yes has a slight little twist to it, because it's almost like the yes is coming out of a difficulty, because swords represent difficulties, but you can defend with a sword and you can kill with a sword. So there's the two edges or the two sides. And you're in a situation that does have two sides to it, and you have some choices to make. How are you going to use that sword? It also, to me, has a lot to do with writing and channeling. Okay, so it's like an energy rod. So when I see this card, first of all, it's a big yes. So whatever question you ask, it's a yes. Okay, so I'm going to leave that one there. I'm not going to say too much about it. I found it very direct. Now, I love this card. A lot of people read it as a somewhat negative card, as if there's sneaky things going on. Swords are always some difficulty, but to me, I see it as Robin Hood. It's like, if you know the story of Robin Hood, he kind of stole from the rich and gave to the poor. He kind of had his merry men, and, you know, the people he was working for, the king and everything, thought he was doing one thing when really he was using things to his advantage. So this card is telling you to take what you can from the situation, okay? You don't need to tell anybody what you're doing. I don't feel that it's somebody doing this to you. I feel when I see this card that you're being told to do it to them, okay? Take what you can and use it to your advantage, okay? And that's the end of that story. Okay, so if you look in the box below, you'll see that I have a sale on. I always tell my American customers, when I have a sale on, you get an extra special discount, because when the money converts over. So I accept all donations. My channel's been under attack in a big way, so any donation would be appreciated because it has affected my ability to get my workout in a big way. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Please notify me if you weren't able to get through in any way to my channel. Okay, like meaning you weren't able to hit the bell. Anyways, or comment or subscribe. Okay, so big sparkly kisses to everybody. Thank you so much. Bye now.